What's going on, everybody? It's me, Sloppy. Man, man, man. Crazy, crazy world that we live in, right? Yes, very spontaneous one today. I did one yesterday, just a quick one today too. Just it's mind-boggling how they're releasing stuff and your people aren't doing anything about it, right? Like, it's crazy how all these files that have been released. Me personally, I barely started watching some of it, right? Reading, I watch people that talk about it, so I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on when it comes to these type of things. But man, some of the some of the things that they have shows the tip of the iceberg when it comes to these type of things, right? Yeah, it's mind-boggling that any how do I say it, any class, like the lower class, the middle class, the upper echelon class, they all have these type of people. It's very, very unfortunate that these type of things happen. You know, Epstein, I guess, very, very bad person. But the people around him, kind of, they're in that same mindset. I was reading just today, right? Today I was reading some of the things that they're being accused, some of the images. A lot of it's pretty pretty horrifying, right? They have presidents, they have directors. I think they even have the Prince of England. Let me see. Let me find the name. I got it. I'm looking at it right now. The Let me see. What's his name? What's his name? I can't. I'm looking for it. Sarah Ferguson, Andrew's ex-wife. So Andrew is the king or the king of something or the prince. I'm still trying to figure out everybody that's in this list, but it it shows that it's everywhere, right? And people are hiding it. They're hiding all these things. Stanley was on the island. Possibly, possibly he might be one of the children. They thought he was a child, but realized that he's only 5'2" and he's a grown man. So they kicked him out, and he swam his way back to the Americas. I don't know where the island is, but I'm guessing it's close to America. I don't know. Never really checked to see where that's at, but yeah, Stanley was there. But man, the stories. Uh, I watch people, right, that are political, I guess, and each side is trying to justify their views. Like the left is like Trump was in the files, and then the right is like, nah, like he was mentioned, but he's not really doing anything crazy. And to me, I think both sides are fucking stupid, right? Like they both are guilty. A lot of these people, it's I'm sure there's way more. I'm sure there's way more situations that's gonna pop out. Um, I'm guessing as we speak, there's people going through all the files, even though it's um, yeah, oh yeah. Hold on. I'm responding to someone on Discord. Yeah, I've told them I'm live now. But yeah, so it's a lot of children. Oh, I could say it now. A lot of children. My strike is gone, so I could kind of say more things. A lot of children have been messed up, and Epstein is the main catalyst with his other friends. Let me see some of the people that they were talking about. Hold on. So so one of them is Donald Trump, right? What's up, Dark Map? One of them is Donald Trump. I guess he's mentioned in the files around 400 times. Kind of odd, right? Kind of odd that he's mentioned a numerous amount of times. He's been, around him. He called himself his best friend and got a couple of videos. Pretty disturbing to me. Bill Clinton. I didn't even notice you said Arthur. Man, Dark Man, you're getting banned right now. You're getting banned right now. Don't call me Arthur. That's a slap in the face, Dark Man. Yeah, Bill Clinton. We knew there was something off with him, right? We knew that he was a naughty boy, right? There's pictures of Bill Clinton with Jeffrey. There's pictures of Donald with Jeffrey. There's pictures with Elon Musk. I guess is there too. Bill Gates. Yep. Darkman. Bill Gates. Howard Lutnick. I guess it's President Donald Trump's Commerce Secretary. A lot of big name people, right? A lot of big name people on this list. Guessing they're gonna deny, right? They're gonna deny all these things, right? They're gonna say, oh, this never happened. I never went there. Whoop de doo, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we see John Davis on the list. That guy's around a lot of those type of individuals. Um, so yeah. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Let me see who else. Brett Ratner, the film director who made the recently released Melanie Trump documentary. Even that guy was, in the list. To me, it seems it seems fishy, right? It seems fishy with that all these people are all like they all know each other. It's a small circle, like how what we see on the internet world. They have these cults, right? Like Dee Dee's cults and Arthur's surroundings. They all have the same mindset. So I'm guessing it's the same with the big wig people, right? Like Donald and Bill Gates and all these other individuals, right? It's the same mindset. They all have to work together. They can't rat each other out because if they rat each other out, then the next person is going to be like, oh, well, he ratted me out, so I'm going to rat him out. It is very unfortunate that there is a lot of people like this. Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, Richard Branson, a billionaire, founder of the Virgin Group. He's another guy that's in those lists. Steve Bannon, Stephen Tisch, the New York Giants co-owner. Casey Wasserman, I guess his name, the president of the committee for the 2028 Olympics. I'm telling you, it is a lot of different high-powered people, right? Some people might say that Epstein, I guess, blackmailed them. I don't know if it's a possibility, but yeah, I don't think so, right? I don't think so. Who else? Larry Summers. He was Clinton's Secretary of the Treasury. Very, very naughty. I'm telling you. Sergey Brin, billionaire Google co-founder. Miroslav Lajkaj. God damn, these people. These names, man, I can't pronounce. I'm Latino. Yeah, so there's a good amount so far, right? I'm sure there's way more. They say Jay Z, Beyonce, they were there. It's slowly but surely we're gonna get all these individuals, hopefully, But the sad part is that they have three, and I think that's why we get a little upset, right? We get a little upset when it comes to when we call police and shit, right? We They have 3 million, right? Not three, not two, like 3 million pieces of evidence to show that these people have done some heinous things, and you have not seen any arrests. Zero arrests as we speak, as all these files have been shown. Zero arrests, which to me it's crazy, and that's why when people talk shit about us, right? Talk shit about me, talk shit about Zexio, talk about other different P3DO groups. They say, oh, well, why aren't these people in jail? You have all this evidence on them. You crazy? Don't say that, Zexio. So they have these people have 3 million, right? 3 million files, pieces of evidence, images, videos, and they have no arrests, right? They have zero arrests on their. No one's. You don't see any news that this person got arrested for this person got arrested for that. So when people come at us, right, saying, "Oh, why'd you guys call the police? You guys have all the evidence. You have phone conversations between the decoy and the alleged Pred. Why don't they arrest them if you're that good? If you have all this legit evidence?" Fucking guy. No, you crazy, Zach. Don't even say that. People are gonna take that as you saying. No, don't say that. So yeah, so when people tell us like, what are you doing to get these people in jail? And if 3 million pieces of evidence can't get these people in jail, what makes you think us, normal people, that we only have 2 or 3 people behind the scenes decoying, stuff like that, to get these people from the internet world in jail? If the government, the FBI, has all this evidence of these people doing some naughty, naughty things, and nothing has happened, right? That's why, it's tough, when it comes to trying to get these P3DOs, uh, you know, charged with something. Mainly online, right? Well, online, I'm sure we might be able to get some if if um if we were meeting them in person, but because we live so far away from people, we can't. Hold on. You could join in, Mr. Zexio. I know it's late for you. It's like 11 o'clock, so. So, yeah, hold on. Let me move my computer. Damn, there, that's better. Yeah, so Epstein, naughty, naughty. The people that have been mentioned, uh, guilty I don't have a mic, so I can't join. Well, you can't join anyway, Zelda. I'm just kidding. You could join if you want, but it's on its way this week. Oh, okay. Well, maybe next week you could join. You could join next week or something. I won't block you. But yeah, I'm telling you, when people say that the gays and the LGBT are diddlers, I laugh, right? Because there is once there's a you're not blocked. I'm just kidding. You know what? Let me go on your thing. I think you may. I think you. Um, what you call it? Hold on. I think you. God, I can't repeat myself. You made a new video. Sloppy really hates LGBTQ. No, Zexio, you know that. I dislike P3DOs. And they could be LGBT, they could be white male, they could be Latino males, Latino women, white males, any race, any ethnicity, or any mindset. If you're a P3DO, I dislike them a lot. But if you're a part of the LGBT and you're just minding your, doing your thing without harming children, then yeah, do what you want to do. Enjoy, kiss who you want to kiss, do what you want to do. Hold on, let me see. Did I watch it? God, 4 hours. Wait, 5 hours? Oh my god! All right, I'll watch it. Hold on, I'll watch it. Well, so I can have something to watch, right? Well, let me share screen. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't hate nobody. Just P3 deals. That's it. So wow. So shout out to Zelda playing this game. I don't play these games, so I'll let you guys go watch them on his channel. The gameplay. I don't like Zelda too much. It's okay because I hate Ocarina of Time because it whoops my ass. But anyways, look at all the people who have bad mouth the LGBTQ and then turned out to be P3. Yeah, yeah, Daniel, Arthur, etc. Well, Arthur is still alleged, right? It's still alleged. I can't confirm or deny. But Daniel, he does like lolicon and hits up on underage people. Like I said yesterday, I think after all the backlash, he kind of tries not to, but I feel like he'll fall for it again. Right, he'll fall for another cosplayer that's underage, and he will try to hit her up. Yeah, I won't flag you. Yeah, I don't. You better not. I'll go to New York and give you a piece of my mind or something. But yeah, yeah, the LGBT is not. They do have some things that I don't agree on, but when it comes to their lifestyle, you do you do what you want to do. There's certain things that I believe they shouldn't be doing, but I don't. Pedophilia is one of the last least things that I see from them. They're very over sexualized, but with their partners, right, or with their, you know, adult individuals. But Epstein and all these other individuals, they blatantly search for these type of individuals. And it's sad, right? It's very sad that people on the right are justifying, that it's oh well, it could be fake, it could be real. How do you know that it's real? We gotta find more proof. It's like there's 3 million pieces of evidence. How are you going to say that there's not enough evidence when there's videos, there's images, there is so much evidence talking about this individual, but you need more evidence. I told you I was right. I told you they will defend it. Well, yeah, well, the left is going to defend a little bit too with Bill Clinton and some of their left-leaning people. But from what I've been watching, a lot of people are kind of quote unquote disowning these individuals. But we'll see. Midterms are coming. Midterms are coming, and from what I'm reading and from what I'm hearing, some of the seats are going to turn blue. So there's going to be some changes from what I hear. But everybody speculates, right? Everybody speculates on what they're going to do and stuff like that. So we'll see. Um, Texas turned blue recently. Oh damn! Yeah, that's very shocking. I rate this 10/10 on the boring scale. On the what are you talking about, Vexy? You wanna what are you talking about? The me talking or the game? I'll beat you up, Vexy. I'll take away your monsters from you. Talking shit. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I get a little boring too, Vexy. You know that. Yeah. But you could come and join. I know the kid is asleep, so you could join, and you could chit chat. He plays Sims, Zelda. He plays Sims, so that's his go-to game. I don't really like Sims. It seems like the stuff that they do in Sims, you could do it in real life. So that's kind of to me. I gotta wait for my kid. Well, tell him to put some Nyquil on his bottle, Zexio. Come on, man. Put some tequila in his binky. Yes, I've never liked Sims. When I used to play when I was like 10, uh, I never got the hang of it. Like I'm like I could play the guitar on my own, or I could play the sports, or I could I could do what these Sims people are doing in real life. Why am I emulating it on the computer? But anyways, so yeah, so there is like any other, I guess, ethnicity or sexual orientation. There's always going to be the minority that does some crazy things, right? When it comes to P3DO stuff. But from what I guess, read up on, from what I, study on the internet world, majority of, I guess, SA is done by straight Caucasian males. And to me, when Yahweh allows female ZTV, what the hell? Didn't someone say something about that Yahweh is was a bad person, Goten? I think Shayton was talking about something like that. I don't know much about it, but straight you're Cuban. Goten, are you a P3DO? From what people are saying, you were recording little kids. Uh, Depending on the situation, if you're hyper focused on recording children, then yeah, it's pretty disturbing. But like if you were like recording around an area, a park or something, and they were there, then that's different. It's not against the law to record in public spaces. But if you were fixated to recording little children, then yeah, it's not a good thing. He do be looking like one. Oh, it's actually my thing is, and you know how I feel about it. I'm for exposing people, but what I cannot stand is hypocrites who accuse people of theophilia, and then is doing it. Hell no, Eric, don't porn bomb. No, I'm not gonna. Eric is banned from my StreamYard, so he can't even join unless he joins with a different account. But he won't get in. That's not me. That's Hollywood main weird and Dragons Queens. What the hell is Dragons Queens? Goten. All right. Well, they showed me a video of you kind of recording places, and there was a child, but to be good faith, I guess, when it comes to watching that video, you were recording everything. So yeah, Wolf is Wolf. Yeah, that guy. If he, if you check his RAM, if you check his computer, I am 99% sure that he has images of stuff that he shouldn't have had. It's the politicians that do it, and the rich upper elite, and the sickos that lie on Discord. Yeah, there's a lot, Zelda, and it's crazy how there people are more open about it nowadays. Because those said check his RAM. Yeah, there you go. Zexil. See, you know the computer lingo. I don't. I just say the computer's the history or memory or whatever bullshit. You know, say Discord mods. Hey, you can't say that, Zelda. I'm a mod in Zexio's server, so I can't agree with you on that one. It may be a different Discord, but not ours. With ETV, I know what I saw. Never mind. Well, Goten, you see a lot of weird stuff, and you watch a lot of very weird stuff. And if the the accusations of you watching corn in a library is true, then you're a very disturbing individual because I'm sure kids join that library or go to that library and to see a grown man watching, you know, corn, it's not good. You know, you should be in jail for doing that kind of shit. If, like I said, if you're doing that, people are accusing you of that. You seem like the type of person that will do that. So yeah, Bill said my homie's old. Yeah. Zexia, you know how old I am. You seen me. I have gray hairs on my beard now and shit. It's crazy. Target the politician. Yeah, but you know, politicians aren't going to say yes because I'm sure there is a lot of them in the those files, right? Like Zelda, your mayor was in Epstein's list, right? Well, not Epstein's list, but images of Mamdani's mother with Epstein, right? People are saying that Mamdani is Epstein's kid, but yeah, I don't know about that. The ones who actually harm children, yeah. Well, if you target drag queens, you'll never find the real PTO. You'll just find men who cosplay as women. It's gonna come a point where vigilantism is going to be the only way to deal with people. Well, it gets frowned upon in certain areas. You know, people tend to get mad because random people are locating these individuals. Stuff that police officers tend to suck at when it comes to P3DO stuff. But I get it, right? I get it because if the FBI has a lot of evidence on a lot of the individuals and they can't do nothing about it, what is 15, 20 screenshots that we send police officers? What is that going to do? I think that's my mindset when it comes to these things now. When there's countless of evidence and police is like, oh, okay, well, yeah, we'll get back to you. Man, you can't even grab. I'm watching the. You can't even play the claw game. You can't even grab the thing. There you go. You grabbed one. Oh, boo! It fell. If the law is going to protect them as long as they're part of the club or the elites, 30, yeah, they are. It's. I'm telling you, it's disturbing. And it's this is just the tip of the iceberg, right? A lot of people are are shitting bricks as we speak. People that have gone to the island, people that are associated with that stuff. You know, there was tip hotlines that they were saying that Trump was in certain places auctioning kids, stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot of discourse, and I'll be watching some of the content creators that talk about this because yeah, there's some pretty crazy things, right? And as a small, I guess, channel, my say doesn't really matter as much because there's not many people that watch me, but there's other channels, bigger channels that I watch that I'm like, yeah, yeah, we gotta expose it. We gotta expose it, and we gotta do something about it. But man, let's try to get these people in jail, right? For the sake of all the people that have been mentally abused when it comes to this guy and anybody, right? And anybody, because online there's constantly crazy ass people. The police is all in on it. Possibly, you never know. Um, Nowadays, anything is possible. Anything is possible. The system is rigged. Yeah, well, it's rigged for us minorities. We get. Yeah, I'm sure if there were some Latinos or some minority people in the Epstein list, the Fox News would have been like, "Look, see, all these minorities in the Epstein files. That's why we need to deport them because see how they're child predators, this and that." But they're quiet because it's the white people. What's up, Cola? How's it going? Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of white people in these lists, rich white people. So there's not a lot of crying or outrage. There's none, right? There's no accountability. All these files were given, and still no one is being arrested. And if you read some of the emails, man, you'll throw up, right? Like like us, we're used to seeing things like this. We're used to hearing some very outlandish things from old white men and old white women and a couple of minority people. So we're used to it. But for someone that doesn't really see these type of things, it's very very different. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me pin something. Let me pin the. Where is it? Oh, here it is. All right. Yeah. So we'll see more, right? We'll see more of what's going to happen. I'm 95% sure that nothing's going to happen, right? People are going to complain. People are going to talk about it like how we are, right? People are going to talk about it that this is atrocious. This is something bad. We need to do something, and nothing's going to happen. Confirming that they're non-human. Yeah, it's a disturbing situation. The victims, I'm sure they're traumatized. They're trying to live their lives, but when they see that there's so much evidence coming out and nothing has changed, I'm sure that's very disheartening for them. Very, they'll mess up with their mindset, saying, "Oh, look, we all these stories we talked about, all these things that we mentioned, all these trauma that we talked about to get these individuals in jail, and nothing has happened. Why?" And unfortunately, it's gonna happen, right? These victims are gonna feel hopeless because even after millions of images, not images, but I guess paperwork, and nothing happened to any of these, you know, criminals, right? Because they, pretty much they are criminals. Nothing happened to them because they are the elite. It's pretty disturbing, you know. And then there's going to be people that will defend them. People that are going to be like, yeah, well, how do you know they're not lying? How do you know they're not lying? That's the go-to, right? Oh, how do you know these people aren't lying? And how do you know this is not true? How do you? And they're gonna make these victims, you know, feel like they're powerless, right? And you see confirming that they're non-human from many victims seeing them do it. Yeah, if yeah, I would understand if it's only like one person coming out, right? Saying, "Oh, these people did this," but when there's countless of individuals saying the same stuff, explaining what happens, explaining what they do, it's kind of hard not to say, you know what, there's a possibility. There's a possibility that these people are telling the truth if they are all speaking on what was going on, and there might be some truth in it. There's always gonna be some skeptical about it, but you you got to make sure you kind of listen. But there's gonna be people that don't care because it's not affecting me, so it's whatever. It's not conspiracy. No pun intended for Arthur, but they are literally reptilian form and human form. Yeah, yeah. But it's not a conspiracy anymore. It's not. Well, people use conspiracy as a way to discredit something that could be possibly true, right? When people will say there's conspiracy for people, your phone taps, right? Oh, the CIA is tapping your phones. People are like, "Ah, you're crazy. Why? The government wouldn't do that." Later on, you find out that it did happen. So whatever happened to all these conspiracy people, right? I'm telling you, I hate those motherfuckers. Those are enablers. Yeah, well, the, there is a lot of them on the internet world. For some reason, people, I don't know if they want to, what should we call it? They want to kind of just rage, rage bait. But there's people that are saying, you know what, Epstein wasn't a bad person, or Epstein was a good guy. It's like, wait a minute, come on, man, you can't be thinking that. But I'm guessing there's some people that just want to be controversial, and to me, it's like that's a very weird, controversial thing to do. But if you'll get the backlash, I guess. It was more than 50. Oh man, yeah. See, I would understand if there was like one or two, and their stories didn't align or anything. But when it's a numerous amount of individuals, you got to start thinking like maybe they're telling the truth. You never know, but we won't get it right. We'll still get people that say, "No, you're lying. He's lying. Show us the proof. Show us the proof." But you never know. We'll see. There's way more stuff to, I guess, unravel. There's more stuff to see. Our you know our I guess you could say P3VO hunting is peanuts compared to what's going on with all these other stuff, right? I believe that this is a huge P3VO ring. Way bigger than the ones we catch here on the internet world. The ones that we the special needs cults that we kind of expose. These are rich, very rich, and very, I guess, intelligent individuals that tend to do this. And to me, both types of people have to be. put in jail. But it's wishful thinking that anybody is gonna get arrested for all these things. You know, it's sad. It's sad, I tell you. Epstein shapeshifted. Oh man, maybe when it comes to those type of conspiracies, I'm a little bit less believing of those. Right, the drinking their blood. That one I think there's a possibility. Right, you know, drinking the blood. You know, I'm gonna turn into Arthur right now. Yeah, like I said, you know, the elites. You know, they're drinking the kids' blood, and Drecronome or whatever that shit is. What is it? The Melandricronome or some bullshit like that. You could I could look it up for you, but it's not just P3DOs. It's the reveal of non-humans and genetic modification. Alex Jones was right, unfortunately, because Epstein was talking on about modifying blacks. Damn. Well, I'm sure he will use Bill Gates, right? Because Bill Gates and Epstein were pretty close friends. So, and from what I hear, they used Africans allegedly. Well, this is allegedly. I don't want it is not misinformation when it's alleged, because YouTube might say, "Oh, it's misinformation." No, this is alleged that Bill Gates did medical trials in Africa. Like I said, that sounds like a conspiracy, but sounds like a very um, truthful one. And Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel is apparently the world's most powerful man. Man, I bet. Well, I'm sure. I don't think he is. Most powerful people rarely get mentioned. Rarely get mentioned. I'm sure there's way more powerful people than the person you just mentioned, because they're very good at hiding who they are. That's crazy. It's not a conspiracy. That's how it was started. Yeah. Well, they say there was the Africans doing the monkeys, but I'm sure that's a lie. I just I will hear that was people's justification on that, but uh, yeah, it's tough. It's crazy how people with the tinfoil hats were possibly correct. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, okay. Hmm. So Fauci was involved in the creation of the virus. Oh, well, how? Wait. Well, when was the first, I guess, person that got it? Like, was it during? Like, was Fauci already I guess medical expert or whatever he is? I don't know what he is, but was he already someone in the medical field? You know, man, well, yeah, I don't want to talk about any misinformation, right? Last time I made a video about um, the jab, they took it down, so I gotta. He was a medical professional for decades. Man, I will have to look it up. I can't look it up now because yeah, it's no bueno. But yeah, a lot of things that people say is conspiracies tend to be correct, right? CIA bugging people's houses, uh, the water supply being tainted with chlorine, and all these things that mess up your brain, right? Fluoride in the water, stuff like that. People are like, "No, you're lying. The government wouldn't do that to us." And then later on, you find out that they did have fluoride in your water, and their excuse was that the fluoride cleans the pipes in the water, so the pipes won't rust. I'm telling you, the government might be a P3DO defender, and they want to unalive us. It's crazy. So I don't always use Tom for his main anti-flag with no fluoride. Yeah. You got to look at the bottom of the toothpaste to see if it's with fluoride or with chemicals and stuff like that. There's different colors. The different colors tell you what type of toothpaste you're using. The red one, I think, is with chemicals. The black one, I think, is non-chemical. Or, I'm not too sure exactly what, but yeah. Damn, ZTV, you suck at fishing, man. You can't even catch one of the fishes. Come on, man. Anyway, fluoride causes brain cancer? Possibly. Um, I haven't really dug into the whole fluoride stuff, but if that's the case, then yeah, that's pretty disturbing. I'm getting an empty bottle. I have to pick it up slow. Huh? What do you mean? What are you talking about? The game. I was like, what the hell? You talking about an empty bottle? The fish got you. Yeah, my bad. My bad, Zelda. I'm paying attention to the chat and the game at the same time. I'm turning into Arthur. I'm able to see two things at once now. One eye is looking at the game, and one's at the chat. But yeah, man, it's pretty disturbing. We will see what happens in the next couple of days. I'm guessing people are reading all the files as we speak to kind of um, figure out which ones are bad, which one fits their narrative, stuff like that. Right? It's no bueno. No bueno, bueno, bueno. Yeah, receipts online. Yeah. Well, apparently, if you have 3 million receipts, that doesn't matter. Zelda, think what is it? 3 million. Let me see. I got the uh, three. How many images? So it's 3 million pages, 180,000 images, and 2,000 videos were posted publicly. I gotta look where I can look at these images, right? But goddamn, 180,000. 180,000 images. Like, my question is, why would Epstein have so many images? My only thought when it comes to that is that he wanted to blackmail people, right? He wanted to coerce people to doing what he wants, and if they didn't follow what he wanted, they were going to show these images. That's a theory of mine. And he's a handler and he uses it for black. Yeah, okay, yeah, see, yeah, that was, the possibility. Because yeah, who like when you go out with your friends, you take one picture or two pictures, but to take 180,000 pictures, that seems kind of odd. And 2,000 videos, man, I've seen a couple of videos of that they showcased that he was chasing little girls around his home. It's crazy because he's remember Epstein works for Mossad. Mossad is Israel, right? Oh, yeah, he works for Israel, aka the CIA, which is Zionist owned to keep famous people in check. Seems like it. Seems like there's a big possibility, but when it comes to these things, people are gonna you need evidence. You need evidence, and even with evidence, people are gonna deny it. I'm 100% sure people will deny evidence because that's what you people will gaslight you and say you're wrong. You didn't see what you saw. Like people are good at gaslighting when it comes to these type of things. You can show them evidence, they won't believe it. Yeah, that's why they will say la 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 la. I can't hear you. I even did the. I even put my fingers in my ears. Just do that one. La 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 la, I can't hear you. But no, we'll see. We'll see. They just released them, I think, on Friday. So there is a lot of stuff that people are going to cover, and hopefully something happens. Right? We can only hope. Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking that any doesn't matter if it's left or right or centrist or actors or actresses. If you did something crazy like that, you, you gotta you gotta go to jail or something. You know. But no, I have no mercy, no respect for people like that. Well, me neither. But people will find any little excuse to, God damn, you're getting killed, to do this, right? They're gonna, if one of their best buddies or their friends or one of their comrades is in the videos, they're gonna be like, he is innocent, he was coerced, he was blackmailed. It's like, who blackmailed you to go to a island? You know, no one. You wanted to because you heard that this guy was powerful and he could help you with your success. So you went there with the mindset of you wanted to be successful and ended up being in a P3DO group. But unfortunately, yeah, it's not a good thing. It's not good. We will see what happens. It's pretty disgusting how the world is, and disgusting that people are gonna say that it's not it's not bad. It's not as bad as you think. Is your ban lifted? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, no, it wasn't a ban. I had two copyright strikes. Good dot. I had two copyright strikes, so I couldn't really talk about stuff that involved P3DO stuff. So just want to vent the second man California law joke. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He could come in. He could talk. Arthur Woodson's on the Epstein list. Him, Daniel Rose, John Davis are frequent. Yeah, I'm sure they were VIPs. Yeah, Jerry Covalan. They were VIPs in the list. So, but yeah, you can come in. The way I can talk about P3D O. So yeah, 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 yeah. I have some cushion when it comes to the P3DO stuff. As long as you say the words correctly, um, we'll be fine. One of my copyright, or not copyright, my community guideline strikes is lifted, so I'm able. I have some leeway just in case someone wants to report my channel for naughty stuff. Um, I have another strike remaining, so we'll be all right. But yeah, you can come in. But, I'm looking at this game. Come on, Arthur. Arthur, come on, ZTV. There you go. One more diamond. There you go. See, took you like 10 tries. All right, hold on. Where's the damn? Oh, there it is.
Damn, dude. Memory lane. I haven't used a Larry Koopa PNG in a fucking long ass time.
Man,
That it's been ages. I I just wanted to. Yeah. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
no, I said, how you been?
Do what?
I said, how you been?
Dude, I could be better, man. I could be so much better. I just got off the phone with California police to deal with Miguel Miranda. I'm sure you and Mr. Zexio have definitely heard of this individual. Uh, I think it's a fucking joke. California is a fucking joke. Uh, just I don't know if you've seen my latest community post, Sloppy, but I literally got on the phone with them and I just got done talking to them, saying, "Hey, there's a retard online talking with a. I'm sorry. There's another. I'm trying to keep my cool, dude. I'm trying to keep my cool. Okay, let me try that again. But
No, you
make
can
it
say the
PC.
word.
No, no,
No, you can
I'm
say
gonna
the
be
word.
no. I gotta be PC friendly for YouTube.
Right.
Okay. There is okay. You know, California. Just want to let you know, Jerupa Valley. You know, there's an idiot online talking to another idiot about conspiring to kill somebody, right? You know that that's happening right now, right? There is literally a post where the person goes, "Well, why don't we just fucking kill him? Hey, you talk to me about we can fucking kill him right now." And it's just like, okay, well, do you be please? What are we doing, California? What are we doing?
Yeah, California
I,
is not bueno when it comes to crime.
it's so stupid. It's like this guy admitted to having possession. This guy admitted to having conversations with people online that were of the underage stature. This same person is now. It's like, okay, well, the victim has to report the crime, Godot. Okay, yeah, I get that. Okay, but surely, surely you guys can do something about, conspiracy, right? To commit a felonious murderous crime. Surely you guys can do something about it. Well, there has to be proof. Okay. I just showed
Yeah,
you the proof. What do you want me to do? It's so
it's
stupid.
it's crazy. Well, look at when we called the police on California girl, right? They went to her house and they supposedly arrested her, and that
Yeah,
the thing is on the district attorney's office. Blah blah blah. Nothing has happened. California
that
sucks when it comes to these type of things.
that is a good point. So how come California girl didn't get convicted, which obviously fucking sucks.
Hmm.
But how did California girl get away? How did she get away? How did she get arrested? But this guy is over here just in fucking California looks like one of the fucking orcs from the Lord of the Rings, and she talks like this, he talks like an orc from Lord of the Rings, and they arrest that person. But this person that's literally like, I didn't groom her. I didn't groom her. I raped her, yes, but I didn't groom her. That guy's not getting arrested? How come that guy's not getting arrested?
It's crazy.
What a fucking joke, dude. I just thought I might come on and vent about that for a second, man, because I know that used to be one of y'all's cases. I've already tried talking to the girl about it, and I've tried to explain to her. I was like, look, you're gonna have to report it. But they're like, well, they're not gonna do anything because it's freedom of speech. And I go, dude, it's not freedom of speech. Okay, I don't know what planet you live on, but it is not. It is literally not freedom of speech to go online and fucking commit conspiracy. That's not freedom of speech. That's not protected speech. That's like literally yelling fire in a fucking movie theater, which is the most classic saying I know. It's like yelling
Yeah.
fire in a movie theater where there's no fucking fire. That's not freedom of speech. But tell me your take on it. What's your take on what I just told you? Because they're not going to get him for the pedo crime. They're not going to get him for the fucking role play conversations he's had with children, where he's made children do nefarious things. They're not going to get him for the suicide baiting. So what? Okay, what about conspiracy to murder? Nope. Not going to get him on that either. Well, then what the fucking fuck is the point, California? What's your take on that, Sloppy? Just
It's horrible. Even Zexia had a conversation with Miguel's mom, and the mom was trying to justify his actions, saying that he's special needs, that he can't be doing those type of things. That they're going to monitor what he's doing. That they're going to monitor what he's doing, but unfortunately, no, like, they're not going to do anything about it.
well, she's not doing a very good job of it because clearly she's fucking having conversation, or he's clearly having conversations with a child, or not. Well, he's back to have. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry, I'm working at the same time. He's back to having conversations with children right now. So good work, mom. Mom. Give everybody in the audience, give the mom a fucking slap. She needs your support. Thank you, mom, for watching over your fucking kidney failing piece of shit son that is still talking to children online. Oh, that reminds me, by the way. I don't know if you've seen that, but so Rev and everybody else is now being blamed for the fact that that Miguel can no longer get another kidney, but there's context to this. So Miguel likes to suicide bait a lot.
Yep.
And he suicided. Well, this is where it gets really fucking funny. Like, he might not go to jail, but he's definitely not going to get a kidney now because he suicide bait. He suicide baited so much that the government literally caught wind of his suicide baiting and they took him off the list.
Good. That guy deserves it. I'm not saying he should be breathing, but.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, he can no longer get a new kidney now, and he's blaming. He's like, "You guys don't get no fucking kidney now," and I'm just like, "You can't get a kidney now because you're fucking taking videos of yourself, literally like pill popping." And you're like, that's what you guys get. It's just like, no, well, I mean, okay, you can keep doing it, I guess, but if the government gets a hold of those videos, you think they're going to give their fucking, you think somebody's going to give up their kidney to somebody that's suicidal? No. And guess what? The government already made that decision. So he's fucked. He's dead. He's technically dead already.
Yeah, the mom knows about him talking to underage, people, and she doesn't do much about it. That's crazy because she's like, oh well, he's not gonna talk to her anymore, people. And then Miguel was like,
oh, here.
Oh, do they?
They were like, they hacked me. That's why I was talking. They were using my account to talk to.
Oh yeah, we already like confirmed at the time when we had spoken to him. We already confirmed that his account couldn't have been hacked because while I can mimic his display name, you can't mimic his username, and you can't do that at all. There's no possible way. So, thank you very much, sir. But I guess I'm interesting that you brought up the mother. It's very interesting that you brought up the mother because we actually there was somebody on the other side, like there was somebody that was not a part of our group who spoke to the brother. And the interesting thing about that is the brother is an attorney, and apparently he's been very, like, this is where it gets crazy, dude. Apparently he's been very well aware of Miguel's, tendencies, quote unquote, for a better word. And it's even gotten to the point to where I'm not, in Sloppy, I can't fucking make this up, bro. They are fucking literally talking about his tendencies at family reunions.
That's crazy.
It's that bad. And here's the funny thing. Ironically enough, after that one conversation with the lawyer, he did disappear for 6 months after a while, and now he's back. So I just don't. I don't understand. I I genuinely don't understand, dude.
It's unfortunate that they come back all the time. They're never gonna leave.
No.
This is their bread and butter when it comes to talking to people that they shouldn't be talking to. They're not gonna leave it. They can leave it for so long.
Yes, and the part that's bothering me the most about it. Sorry, I'm lifting like 400 pounds of milk. The part that's bothering me right now is the part that's really bothering me about it now is that, like, you guys did something with California girl. Like, there ended up being proof of California. She literally sent news to who she thought was a child. Yep. So it's like, okay, well, there was even proof that existed, and California's just like, no, we're not going to do anything about it. Well, then what is your point? What is your point of existing? What are you actually here for? What do you do? What do you do that's cool? How do you make the cool kids feel cool? California, come on.
It's sad because it happens often. Like we always get the victim has to call. It's like a 13-year-old kid doesn't want to call the police. They get nervous. We're doing it for them. They're like, no, the victim has to call.
They don't have half the milk.
Oh, cool.
They don't have a whip or
wait 1 second.
Or a hole.
Oh, they don't have a whip or a hole? That's fine.
They're already at 36 whips here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this will be no problem. I wish that they would do something about it. California is a fucking joke. Texas, I will tell you right now, one inkling of that shit happening here, one inkling, and Texas will be on it. 10 minutes in, they'll give you a call. They'll ask you what you want them to do. They'll ask you to provide them the evidence, and within 15 minutes of receiving it and looking it over, they will literally make the call. The people down here do not play. The California dude, it's okay. Like, look, here's evidence of someone getting groomed. Well, there has to be proof. I just showed you evidence of them being groomed. Well, there has to be proof. Okay. Well, then what about conspiracy to murder? Surely you can do something about that. Well, there has to be proof. Until something has been done, there's nothing that we can do. What? So you're telling me that if this stupid ass bitch decides to fucking contact him and they talk about conspiring to kill someone and then they kill someone, then you do something about it? Oh, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
Yep.
You
It's,
know, I was when Trump was in office, I was in favor of California seceding from the union. To be honest, we don't really need them; they can survive on their own.
well, we do have the highest federal. We're like the fourth largest GDP when it comes to.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd be all right.
Totally.
What the
Well,
haired people, I know, but it's okay.
yes, the purple-haired people that will eventually, like Pokemon, they'll evolve into short-haired blue people, and then, and then they will evolve into people in wheelchairs. The perfect final evolution. The
Man.
truly handicapped.
Yeah, a lot of ill people in California.
Yeah. But
No, man,
that's really
that
all I
sucks.
wanted to vent about. You can keep going. I'm sorry.
No, I said that sucks. That you called and that's what they gave you the answer. It's frustrating because in your mind you're like, I have proof, but when you show it to them, they're like, oh well, yeah, show us more proof. It's like, what more proof do you want? You said you
That's
didn't
what I'm
do
saying.
anything.
It's like that clip from JonTron where he's like, "Can I have a little bit of privacy?" And while he's humming, he's like stabbing somebody in the bathroom. It's like, "Well, did you see somebody stab in the bathroom?" Yes, they're right here. Oh, they're bleeding out. Yes. Well, where's the proof? It's literally okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fucking insane. Like they can see it happening before their very eyes, and they'll be like, "Oh, where's the proof?" It's so stupid.
Yeah,
Anyway, that's
it's
pretty much all I wanted to vent. I just want to know what your take was on this because I know you guys dealt with this dude before.
yeah. We've called the police. I've shown up to his house. I walked around his house and everything. It's just disturbing that police don't do much. And then they see how he looks, and I'm sure they feel bad, and they're like, nah, we can't. This guy's special needs.
Look,
It's not good.
look, in the world of Ace Attorney, okay, I can't remember what the fucking guy's name is, but the guy, spoilers for people who haven't played the game, sorry, I don't care. In the case of Justice for All in the circus, it turns out that the guy that was in the wheelchair was the fucking dude that was willing to commit murder. It's like, well, how can he do that? He's handicapped. Well, you forget that before he fucking became handicapped, he was oh, I don't know, an acrobat. So how fit do you think his muscles are? He drops a fucking bust on top of Barry's head and kills him from fucking 3 stories high, and because he's so muscularly strong, he pulls the fucking bust back up into the fucking window, and then he just puts it. Well, first of all, he's fucking stupid because it turned out he hid the.
You hear the what? I think you're breaking up, or I can't hear you anymore. I don't know if you're in a bad area. Hello. Yeah, I can't hear you. Yeah, maybe you're in an area where your microphone's not working. Let me see. I've been reading your guys' stuff. I can't hear you, Ninja, so I'll let you know when I can hear you. So, yeah, when I stop talking and I'll say I hear you, then yeah. But you're not muted. I could not hear you. I saw a few of the names of the list on X earlier. Yeah, there's going to be way more. Leon, maybe Kyle Johnson might be in there. I'm just kidding. Let me see. Let me put it on the, what is it, private chat. I can't hear you. Okay, there. Felicia Blow is a racist and closet bisexual trust fund nepo baby. I don't know who Felicia Blow is, but it might be a naughty person. What's up, Ramanov? How's your white power crusades going? You racist person. I could hear the guy just fine a second ago. Guess it was something on their end. Certain internet providers or shit. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't see him talking, but hello, where's you know who? He's right there, Caucasian. Look at, he's right there for you. Yeah, I think he has you blocked, Caucasian. I think he has it caught. Well, that's a good thing. He didn't murder you or anything, so you're good. Yeah, hold on. There you
I need
go.
to get a new. I need to get a new cell phone. It literally physically went on standby, which is why the microphone started cutting out. Uh,
Okay.
Case in point is this. I know I went on a rant, but case in point is this, dude. I don't care if you're in a wheelchair. I don't care if your legs work. I don't care if your legs don't work. If you have the ability to commit a crime, you have the ability to commit a crime. This guy has no legs, and he's talking about literally killing someone. Come on,
Yeah.
come on.
And
And he's weak.
What? Who? Miguel?
Yeah, he's weak. Like I'm not even insulting him. Like he's physically weak, but that doesn't mean he's not mentally capable of getting someone to do something for him.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of having hitmen, dude. Just,
Yeah.
I guess.
It's tough because there's numerous of evidence of him talking to people of not his age, and
Hmm.
he always claims they hacked his account every time. Every time he gets to do something, they hacked his account. He's been hacked like 30 times already.
He's
It's mind-boggling.
he. The truth is, he operates between, to my knowledge, the truth is he operates between 7 to 8 alternate accounts, including Sophie the Dark Hedgehog, which is apparently supposed to be a female that he plays as, but it's it's not hard to figure out for him. I don't care if he's got special needs. He's more than capable of operating machinery because he spends his time around machinery doing stuff he's not supposed to be doing. Are those coming out? I got you. You can put them right here. You can put them right here.
Yeah.
Is that all the cup spot? Oh yeah, it is. Say that one more time, man. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
No, I said hello to Arthur Woodson.
Well, I'm currently at work, so I figured I'd just vent and speak my mind away and just see what your thoughts on it were. I'll keep you updated if anything else happens, but to my knowledge, I don't know why California is making this man invincible, and it's concerning me.
California for you. We
Yes.
you gotta keep doing it.
Yep. I'll do everything I can. I'll do as the best I can. Just put this. I'm gonna put my milk load down, and I'm gonna get my phone out so I can hang up the call. It was nice having me. I appreciate you having me on, Mr. Boss. I appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime.
All right. You take care of yourself.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Peace.
Sí, adios.
Hey, Sloppy, it's Dark
What's
Man.
going
Just
on?
got back from work. Just got
Yeah, I
home.
know. I know who you are, bald spot. What do you want, bald spot? A very interesting bald spot you have in your.
I need to get
that's
to
a,
Bosley soon.
that's a pretty. Let me see. Hold on. Damn. That's pretty. Like it's not even even. There's not even an even bald spot. It's still a pretty. Oh my god.
You need some Bosley.
Yeah, that's a Epstein Island haircut right there. Arthur might have been at the Epstein Island. That's their signature hairstyle. The balding hairstyle. But yeah,
he
what's up, man?
needs to do a hair transplant, Arthur. The
Mm.
lizard.
Well, he needs a lot of stuff, not just a hair transplant. He needs LASIK eye surgery.
Eye
He
surgery.
needs,
He needs hair
his IQ.
transplant.
He needs an IQ test so we can know exactly how bad his mindset is.
Yes.
He needs Rogaine. What is it, Rogaine, right? That's what they used to use back in the day. Is Rogaine.
I think so. It's I think Rogaine. I could be wrong.
Mm.
But Rogaine deals with gray hair.
Is it? I don't know. I
I'm just
have
guessing.
decent sized hair, so I haven't been um, the type to look up
Well,
what
he needs
hair.
to he needs to shave. He looks like a homeless man. Trim
No,
your beard. Hey, who's this?
oh, it's one of my friends. Uh,
Oh, gotcha.
well, acquaintance
Uh,
friends. It's a transnational socialist girl.
oh,
What's up? She doesn't talk. Let's see. I like men. I'm gay. That's a funny picture.
Larry the Batman.
Larry the Batman. Oh my god. What? Four of them left? Are you serious? Yeah. Yep. I need some Rogaine. Beyonce, Ludacris, Curtis Jackson, Jim Carrey. Damn. That's very interesting individuals going into the list. But I'm sure there's gonna be way more. If there's 3 million files, there has to be at least thousands and thousands of different people. Even low tier artists, mid tier artists, and all these other people. But man, it's crazy. Kennedy's RFK
I
Jr. was
support
over
Donald
there.
Trump.
This one made me laugh. It's like this address
Larry and the
and
Trip.
oh my god. He's gonna make a diss track off you, Larry Cahoot. I know who it
He's the
is too,
next
but
Larry the Batman fan's the next Eminem.
yeah, very interesting stuff. I
I love P Diddy.
that's crazy. But
So does Arthur.
yeah, Arthur loves P Diddy. That's his boyfriend.
Same as his boy John Davis.
John Davis loves no,
His
well he
secret
loves
admirer.
yeah he's that's who he looks up to. That's John Davis's mentor. But man, Lady Gaga, no, there's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot of
I
people
heard
that
Whoopi Goldberg's in the Epstein files.
man, yeah.
Whoopi
There's gonna be a lot of different people there that they're gonna deny anything.
Goldberg, Jay Z.
They're all gonna be like, yeah, we went there, but we didn't do anything freaky. Don't listen to them. We were just there for pictures. Stupid shit like that. People are gonna be like, no, we were there to support. It's a bug. What is it?
There's a bug.
Oh my god, the eyes. He's gonna make a video on this later on. Watch.
Whatever. I like to see him try.
The truth about Darkman 515
Yeah, what? He ain't gonna
and
find
Esau.
Esau.
Uh,
Dude,
wonder.
everyone loves making fun of Arthur at this point.
Yeah, yeah. Wonder if Arthur's gonna defend Epstein
He
and say
probably
that.
will. He probably will, Sloppy, like he's defending John Davis's boy.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, it's the kid's fault for going to that island.
It's the kid's fault for going on the internet.
Yeah, they should have been on the Epstein Island. Where are the parents
You
at?
forget what his aunt said last year.
No, it was his cousin.
Cousin.
Said
My
that.
bad.
Yeah, the cousin said that. Yeah, pretty disturbing mindset that cousin has. It's the kid's fault. It's the kid's fault. I'm like, shut up.
The kid's fault.
Yeah, that's that. Let me see.
Here's another good
No.
photo of Arthur.
Uh, man, well, you fixed his eyes on this one, so it'll be
Yeah.
alright.
Y'all need to go to hell, all
Yeah.
you.
I think he joined Mr. Money AD stream yesterday and threatened
Did
to
he?
unalive. Yeah, he threatened to unalive everybody.
yeah. I kind of I was at towards the end,
Yeah, that's crazy.
but I watched his other stream, the one before that.
Yeah, And he's a very disturbing child. Well, not
Yeah,
child. He's my, he's almost my age. So yeah, he's not a child. He acts like one, but he's not a child. He's very. But I wanna see if Arthur defends Epstein.
he
He's
will.
like, it's not his fault. It was the children's fault.
He's an Israelite Jew just like me. So I'll defend him.
Yeah, very unfortunate. But yeah, it's I don't know how people. I've been
Oh,
watching online stuff.
I got another good photo. Hold on.
All right.
Look, look at this. Look at this. Look at. Just give me 1 second.
Mm,
Let me get it.
so
Just
kind
give me
of,
1 second. You're gonna like this one.
am I gonna love it?
Yes, you're gonna laugh. Just give me
Mm.
one. Let me pull it up. Oh, hold on. Let me
All right.
dig through it.
I'll wait.
It's gonna be
Mm.
Arthur, another Arthur's ally.
Oh, John Davis, Matt Man, Mr.
I don't know
Lantern.
who's
There's
Matt
a good
Man.
amount
Who's
of
Matt Man?
allies that he has. Huh?
Who's Matt Man?
Matt Man is another P3DO that likes to engage into conversations with underage
Oh,
people.
okay, gotcha.
He's a naughty,
Okay. Let me
naughty 30 something, 40 something year old man. For at his age. But
oh,
yeah, he's another P3DO that wanted to be with a younger person and threatened
all
to
right.
unalive
I'm gonna upload
kids.
the avatar. You're gonna like this one.
All these guys, I'm sure, were on the Epstein list. All the people we mentioned. What is it?
Lolly
Oh,
boy wearing a turban.
oh man, he does look a little Arabic on that.
Who cares? I just want to put him a turban.
He's a Jew. He's a Jew too.
I do have
A
one
big
with him fully beard. Let me get that one. Maybe you like that one.
for sure.
Let me just get. Let me just get it.
What is this? What is it? After Jews?
He kind of looks
Well,
like a
you.
Jew in this one.
Let me see.
Let me just get. Let me just get the photo.
For sure. Yeah, but I got like 8 more minutes, and then I gotta end it. So
Oh
it's supposed to
man,
be a quick one, but it
we're
tends
just
to.
having fun.
Yeah, but uh, I tend to do quick ones on. I don't like more than an hour and a half. I
All
feel
right,
like over an hour and a half, it's no
give me
bueno.
one second.
But yeah, for sure. Daniel is a Jew. Hitler was no, no, he wasn't. I can't agree with you in the last comment. You said transnational socialist girl. You crazy. Think that. You sound like Nick Fuentes. I'm pretty sure you watch Nick Fuentes, socialist girl. I'm pretty sure that's the type of guy you're looking for. You sicko. Oh, yeah. How many? Where do you go? Where did Dark Knight go? But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be some crazy stuff coming up.
Give me 1 second. Hold on. Let me just upload
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pic.
for sure. Yeah, Nick Fuentes is a gay Mexican Nazi. Well, he is Mexican. Gay, possibly. He goes ewy when girls are around him. So possibly, yeah, he might be. I'm a cat effer like Peter Gilmore. Oh man, you gotta go. Should go on a date and take your cat.
Got it.
Oh, that okay.
Here.
If you are sloppy once you set something up, that's fine. Just name the day and time. As truthfully, I could care less about the drama, but these days, what are you talking about? What did he say before?
Floppy, I got a
Um,
new pic.
all right, hold on. Let me see. Oh man, yeah, Lou Akbar with this one. Hello
Yeah,
Akbar.
he looks straight up Indian.
He does. Uh, Hey, but not to his the beard covers his double chin,
Oh,
triple chin. So he might
you like
want.
this
He's
one?
gonna look.
Hey, Sloppy, you like this one or this one?
Oh God! See what a beard does to you, right? Look, put the beard one on.
Okay, let me put it
Put the
back.
beard. Yeah, put the beard one on. Look at see what the beard does to your face.
Yeah.
It makes you look more attractive. Look, take off the beard one and put the
Okay.
regular
Yeah.
one.
For sure.
God, that's a downgrade right there. You see, and the chin hair is crooked. Oh man, I'm telling you, no bueno.
No bueno. I'll put back Arthur with the bug.
Right. Let me see. What are you talking about, Templar King? About set up something? Set what? Set what up? I don't know what you guys are trying to talk about setting up. Which lasted? Oh, okay.
Mister
I'm doing
Mister
good.
Arthur
Like
Woodson, if you're watching, you can take your Esau and shove it up your ass.
taking cordial stands until that moment comes. Yeah. Which lessons? Don't forget, I have short-term memory loss, so I forget certain things. About the fire lord incident, the cow incident. Oh, okay. That's what you're talking about. I truly could care less about the. Yeah, I don't really care about that no more. That's between Fire Lord and Leon. My main concern was the woman stuff, but the beef between Fire Lord and Leon, that's between them. But if they want to talk about it, they can come and talk about it. But uh, I tend to it, it's up to them. I don't know who Nick Fuentes even was. I'm trying to read all the damn messages. I'm falling behind. I'm caught catching gay porn, and he's a furry. What? It's a furry? America first. I like to get butt naked.
I eat bugs. I love to eat bugs. Beetles,
Almost
worms,
fake Christian.
name it.
I don't know who Nick Fuentes even was due to the whole feud he has with Nick Ricadia. That's it, but he hasn't come up on my feed so recently because I follow a few MAGA peeps. Ugh, not MAGA people. They're crazy. It would have to be a follow up, and I would personally want everyone from the BC to observe it and then follow up with it for the record. Yeah. The contribute continuation from the last thing you called out Leon for. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
This,
my bad. My bad. Romanov, Esau, the good guy. I was just saying that Arthur was trying to shove that Esau name to everybody's face. My bad, Romanov.
yeah.
I didn't
Well, it's
know
up
what is
to.
Esau, by the
What,
way.
what happened?
Please educate.
What are you saying?
What is Esau? Why does Arthur keep saying Esau?
Esau's the white man.
Oh,
Yeah, the
got
white
it.
man, the deceiver. That's
Gotcha.
that's what Esau is, a deceiver, and they hate Esau because they're bad people in their eyes. Yeah, white devil.
Okay, gotcha. I got it, Romanov.
Yeah.
I love
So
to
yeah,
eat bugs,
yeah.
worms.
If Fire Lord and Leon want to talk, then they could talk. I'm over it. If if they're not doing the naughty things anymore, then that's all I can say. But if they really want to talk, then yeah, they can. I'm sure we could set something
I'm
up.
naked now, Larry.
Hmm. Lucifer was there.
Let me speak. I am naked.
Let me speak. I'm making you crazy. I'm telling you. See, uh, I know who that person is on that account.
I did not buy my bugs off of the internet. I bought them off of Amazon. See, Arthur is special needs, like you
Yeah,
said
much
before,
rather prefer
Slop.
that and then just hash it out publicly so we can just get that out in the air and move on from this. In terms of Firelord, he's going to want to have a conversation as I hadn't really said anything regarding him except for responding to you a few times VTV. Yeah, yeah. So, like I said, one day has to be kind of late because I typically do it. But I don't think it has to be a public thing, but I don't know. Me personally, if it's something when it comes to friends and stuff like that. I'm guessing the people involved should be the ones having the conversation between each other. But that's just my my viewpoint when it comes to discourse.
I like watching gay porn, Larry Cole. Just like your brother Terry, Larry. Eric was singing.
Yeah, he could get a little sensitive once in a while with VTV, but that's
I
everybody.
can't wait.
Everybody,
I can't
what?
Sloppy. I can't wait for Mr. Woods to make a live stream on this.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Well, he can't right now because he's still he has a 2 week ban because he got copyright strike. So
Really? When
yeah,
was this?
like a week and a half ago, I think, or two
So
weeks
that's
ago.
why he's uploading on Twitch.
Yep, exactly.
So yeah. I'm still waiting for my lawsuit, Arthur.
Yeah,
We're
but
gonna have a class action lawsuit, Sloppy. 30
oh
people.
no, we're all going to jail.
If he can afford it.
Yeah, he can't afford it.
He got no money.
But yeah, no, but oh man, yeah, 1:30. All right, well, I gotta end it soon. I can.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll make a longer one of these days. This one was just a quick one, but
Okay.
um,
He's gonna
I
fuck
don't,
me.
what?
I'm just reading
Oh,
Larry Cohen.
yeah. uh, damn Larry Kohut. Yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah, he's the most boring person on YouTube, Larry.
I don't know much about him, but from what I know, he's just a different type of individual. Uh,
He supports Arthur.
ugh, naughty, naughty man if he does. But then again, there's people that support P3DO, so it's nothing new on the internet world. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, Dark Matt.
No problem,
Speaking to
Sloppy.
you. I'll talk to you another time.
Yeah, sure. Take care.
Hey, yeah, you too. All right. Do what you got to do. I mean, you talk to him more than pretty much everyone within the whole community, so that's on you. Yeah, yeah. If you guys do want to talk, then yeah, you guys could let me know, um, and we can see what happens. Um, seems like time has passed, so there's a little bit fresher minds and less angry, and so maybe there's some reconciliation between people. You know, there's always, me personally, I don't know. I don't fuck with people that threaten women, but everybody else could do what they want. But besides that, yeah, I appreciate the people that came in. Ninja, Soviet, and Darkman. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, Epstein, we're gonna keep lookout to see what happens next. But 99% sure no one's gonna get arrested, and that's very unfortunate. But yeah, thanks to everybody that came in or came in the chat. Larry, Kahoot, Ramanov, Zelda, and more. I gotta stop sharing this. There you go. Ryder Wilson, um, Leon, Adhesive, Jerry Kovalon. Appreciate everybody that came in, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I still gotta get my files ready for the memory lane. It's taking too much time, I guess, but I have to, and I gotta wait to see which day Zexio could join the stream. So, but besides that, hopefully everybody enjoys the rest of your day, and we'll see when we talk again.